Well, of course we have to talk about the biggest thing that's happening in the world today. I don't know, maybe you haven't heard, but Canadian truck drivers are protesting. They want their freedoms back. But there's a big contrast between the truck drivers and the Canadians and the Canadian government. The Canadian government is basically threatening the truck drivers. Trudeau is making laws up as he goes along, and the chief of police in Ottawa is carrying them out. And Doug Ford is backing them both up and threatening them too. Meanwhile, the peaceful protests, the truckers are walking around doing their business, smiling. And the government thinks, how dare these insignificant peasants shut down a bridge? How dare they? Because we have the power, not them. Of course, if it was a real just world, Justin Trudeau's political career should now be over. And Doug Ford's political career should now be over. And the Chief of Police of Ottawa, his career should be over too. Because this isn't how you treat your citizens in a free world. And of course, if you help the truckers in any way, you're aiding and abetting. And you know when the government's scared when they use threat tactics. That's all I've ever heard from them. Trudeau and his consorts have only made the situation worse and have angered more and more Canadians. This protest has morphed into something far more than just mandates. And it's inadvertently shown the Canadians and the world how the government's overreach of power has turned them into dictators now. That they make the laws and the people will follow them, or else. The Canadian government is also sending some police to people's houses who agree with the truckers. That is surely proof you're living in a dictatorship. Of course, it doesn't help that Trudeau is a child in a man's body. I'd like to, and I hope, there's a peaceful solution from this. But for the life of me at the moment, I can't see one. Can you? Viva la Canada!